morning everybody and welcome back.
Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Hey!
So we are back on the road.
And it's another dry one at the minute.
It's a bit dull though, isn't it?
Bit dull, bit cloudy, but temperature's 15 degrees. Yeah, I live with that. That's fine for me. Fine for the dog, he can run around.
So we had a lovely stay at Lambertsley Farm and we had a very good night's sleep, didn't we? Fabulously quiet. Woke up
Fresh
this
as a
morning,
daisy
opened the
now.
blinds and there was rabbits and birds and
Fresh as a daisy.
fresh as a daisy. So we are now on our way to our next stop, which will be for 2 nights at Lochore Meadows Country Park. But for now, we are headed to Berwick upon Tweed.
Yorkshire Folk on tour, hey! Back in the bus, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to Berwick. Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Concentrate on the road, Dave.
We're off to Berwick and we'll pick you up when we get there.
We're at Berwick and it's a beautiful day.
Parked up at the Castle Gate car park, long stay car park.
And it's
So
free.
it's free to park here for up to 24 hours. But if,
No overnight stay, no.
no overnight stay. But if you, when you come in, you go through the short stay bit first, and you go right to the back of the car park to where the wall is and the grass city wall is.
City wall is, yeah, beautiful. Well, look.
So we'll probably go up there. Yeah, beautiful day. There's a car boat going on.
Yeah. So we'll have a quick look.
Have a quick look.
Oh, we can walk down, can't we? We'll make sure that everything's locked.
There's a Castlegate overflow car park. Yeah, nice spot. Yeah, you've got castle walls there.
Beautiful day. Feel like eating that sun.
I know, it's
Lovely.
lovely, isn't it?
Lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely day. Lovely day.
My God, the sun brings out the singing in him. No.
We've gone to Castle Wall, Marlow, aren't we?
Yeah. Smell the air.
I can smell fish and chips.
Smell fish and chips.
I can smell fish and chips, can't you?
Ooh, follow the smell. Oh, we just found this little sign here. Oh,
Urban
look how
Sanitary Authorities. Castle Market opened October 1886. William
Alder, Esquire the Mayor. So maybe
Squire Mayor.
maybe this was the original site of a cattle market or something. Crepes and ice creams.
Come this way, darling.
Riverside Walk, Town Hall, Barracks Museum and Exhibition.
You are?
Shopping that way,
Yeah.
beach that way.
Yeah. Riverside Walk.
Riverside Walks. Ooh, just coming through a bridge.
Little giddits. Snickets.
Alice Snickets.
Gillies.
So, Riverside Walk down that way, over there. This road, so we're just in the high street.
Yeah.
Oh, traditional sweet shop, look.
Oh, there you go. Marlo, come here, darling.
Oh, now then.
Come here, man. I've got to go in there, I'm afraid.
Huh?
I've got to go in there, I'm afraid. I need some army navies. Come on in.
Colour cubes.
What do you want?
Oh my goodness, what am I going to have? Barley sugar, strawberry and cream, fruit salad.
I want some army navies. I've got
Oh, tutti frutti, they've read them once before.
Tutti frutti cubes, they are.
Orange
Watermelon
sherbets,
cubes.
lemon sherbets. Sarsaparilla tablets. God, a few things ahead of their bullseyes.
Bullseye.
Dave's going to go and treat himself.
I am.
Off you pop then. the one down the high street is really busy, isn't it?
Yeah, busy for a Sunday. I tell you what, the amount of motorhomes here this weekend, everywhere you look.
Yeah.
Motorhomes everywhere. But I suppose that's, you know, that's the beauty of motorhomes. You can do that, can't you? You can go anywhere you like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A few places open, isn't there?
It reminds me very much, it's a proper market town, isn't it?
Yeah, should we get on the pavement?
It's a Richmond and all that kind of market town, isn't it?
It's nice, what's this? Berwick. Oh, it's Heritage Open Day this weekend. Open Days this weekend.
What's that?
Berwick Heritage Open Days this weekend.
Oh, right, okay. Look at that beautiful clock tower. That's gorgeous.
I think you can go in. Oh. Let's go and have a look. So, just one sort of dog called Max.
Yeah.
Dave's a sucker.
I'm a sucker for a good dog, especially when it comes to animals.
Let's go into this building. And up on the top floor is the old jail. So let's go and have a look.
So on my mind to come and have a look round, then of course I bring the dog and think, oh, not today then.
No, and the stairs are quite off-putting.
Well, it should be alright. Yeah.
Fancy being locked up in there.
Some money for scrapping them. It's lovely festival, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's just got copies of. It was only yesterday I've come back and just finally used them.
These were for transportation. You had to travel to London to be transported to Australia.
Wow.
These are what you wore on your wrists all the way to London.
They look really heavy as well.
There they are.
Gosh. And these are the cells.
Yeah, I mean, that cell is more or less the same size as these. It'd be a double bed if there wasn't anybody on duty. You'd be chained to the wall.
Wow.
Now, that one's just got all the old photographs of Berwick of how it was
Lovely.
in
We'll
numerous
have a
times.
look.
The one on the left is the drunk tank.
The drunk tank.
Yeah. You know about them, you had that look in your eye then. It's just a sloping man, 5 or 6 blokes in you go. But here, you can see who its people was. Look at that beautiful drawing somebody's etched in
Wow.
of the ship. So there's
So these have
obviously,
been done by people who have been in
yeah,
here.
it brings
and-
it to life, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
when
When all,
George Matheson.
yeah, when all these windows were barred,
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
oh,
Help.
that's probably modern actually. So there's a couple of modern school kids done it.
Oh, right, right.
But I mean, it's just a fantastic thing that
It's that.
Yeah, yeah.
some sailors have been in here a good night in the town and
Yeah.
etched it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even draw that straight sober.
Yeah.
With iron brew.
Oh no, oh no. Oh yeah.
Old photographs of.
Yeah, longer than I didn't for it.
Berwick. This is a 2-man cell, and if there was no guard on duty, the chap was saying, they were then chained up. Wow.
Not your wrist, sorry.
It was interesting, but the lamp at the corner there was put outside the mayor's house. So every time someone was voted in as mayor, that would go to where they live.
Oh, right.
It doesn't anymore.
So
The
somebody was,
green lamp in the corner
yeah, voted in
there.
as mayor, then that was.
Yes,
was that
yeah,
kind of
because they didn't have a
safe?
mayoral mansion for
Yeah.
people to live in, so they just took that to their house.
Wow.
So it's quite an honour.
And is this sort of the chamber?
No, that was downstairs. That doesn't
Yeah.
belong here. It was downstairs,
Right,
but
okay.
it was for the mayoral.
Right.
So it's an old one and you know, wasn't being used anymore. So
Yeah.
we're preserving it by bringing it in.
Wow.
So this area is the debtors' prison. This area.
This bit would have been debtor's
And the
prison and
other
then the cells
side
down
is
there.
west.
Yeah.
There are
Wow, I'm going
cells
to take
here for night time, but the debtors did have freedom during the day.
Yeah. I'm going to go and have a look at that lamp. Thank you. So this lamp, beautiful. This was put outside of the elected mayor's house. Well, that was really interesting, wasn't it? So the building we've just been in is the town hall,
There's
and
a little coat up there. And
it's a council
wow,
chamber.
it's-
Well, that room that the council chamber furniture was in, it was the debtors part of the prison. So they had the freedom to sort of wander around and everything like that. But then but did you go to where the drunken?
yeah, they see the graffiti on the wall.
Yeah, yeah,
That shape they've done.
amazing, absolutely amazing.
The shape they've drawn.
Yeah,
And the writing is so neat.
I know.
Wow, it's like-
And as the guy said, he said
Did you film that?
he couldn't have drawn a ship like that sober, let alone drunk.
Yeah, I know. And do you know why it sloped? So if to throw up, it all drums
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Here we go. Oh, I wish we'd got here earlier because I didn't realise. So there's been Heritage Week on and everything's free to go into. Berwick Fortification Sandgate. The medieval town wall was built on a line laid down by Edward I in 1296. Other parts of the defences were completely remodelled in the 16th century. Wow.
Yeah, beautiful, eh? Walls.
Apparently, this is supposed to be more impressive than York.
Well,
And York's pretty impressive.
they've got a river view here.
We've got a river view. Wow. Gosh. Look at this. So the gate to the quay beneath
Wide.
you, the sand gate or shore gate opens onto the town quay, which was once a busy commercial area alive with ship sailors and merchants. Wow. In the 18th century, this area was dominated by the salmon coopers, who made the barrels and kits for exporting salmons to London. The Tweed salmon trade was so important that coopers came to dominate commerce and shipping in the town.
Coopers, barrel makers.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, because we, that viaduct over there, we saw it when we were crossing that bridge.
We did, that's the railway one, isn't it? It's a fabulous view when you're coming in on train.
You can hear me,
Lovely
the
flower
light.
baskets.
Beautiful hanging baskets.
Flowery on the sea. There's a gallery here. Oh, yeah.
Not very open, though, does it? Come on.
I would think it will be. Apparently it's raining back home.
Yeah, I've got a message off my sisters wishing us a happy holidays. She says it's absolutely honking it down in Hull. So we've got a beautiful, bright, sunshiny day in Berwick.
We have.
I don't know what the temperature is, but I can feel it on the back of my neck. It's quite
It's warm. It's warm. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Come on down. The price is right.
Down the causeway, the slipway,
Yeah.
and down the slipway to what I can only describe as a
Well, that's poster I was that sign I was reading, because this was obviously a place where the boats came into.
yeah. That's a Cooper barrel. Look,
Don't you go jumping over the edge, Marlo.
he won't. He's not that daft, are you, kid? He's not that daft.
Take you with him. Belly buster breakfast.
So look what's through here, then we'll go
Yeah.
and grab a coffee
Yeah.
before we
I don't think it goes anywhere. I think it just
doesn't go anywhere.
takes in the bridges. Wow, look at that.
New platform and everything there.
So the furthest bridge is the East Coast Main Line railway bridge that comes into Berwick on Tweed station, and the one in
And
the
that's-
foreground
that's
is
your
Bridge.
viaduct. That's your viaduct railway one.
Yeah, that's the one we came over, wasn't it?
The nearest
Yeah.
one's the one we came over on,
Yeah.
in the motorhome on the way in. And this one's the one that's causing havoc apparently.
It's causing havoc in the town centre.
So now we're walking along the city wall.
Yeah, we just had a
Coffee.
coffee, lovely coffee, haven't we? From by the quayside. Beautiful houses.
Yeah, they're old, aren't they?
Amazing, aren't they?
Well, that's where
Imagine
we came
living.
up.
That's where we came up, yeah.
Oh, look at that,
Absolutely
Sandra.
gorgeous. Oh yes. For the benefit of my sister, we found her a swan. Sorry, Sandra. Had to be done.
You get one.
Free exhibition again. So the main guard. This 18th century guardhouse used to be in Marygate and was moved here in 1815. Where are you?
Oh yeah.
It's been renovated by English Heritage in partnership with Berwick upon Tweed Civic Society and is now used as a heritage centre. Guardhouse was removed.
Welcome to the main guard. We've got an exhibition on the Berwick bridges because the old bridge is 400 years old.
Wow.
There's some items from the King's Own Scottish Border Museum as well. We've got a presentation from Northumberland County Council telling you about the work that's been done on the bridge and why they're having to do the work on the bridge. Blackhole's a prison.
Another prison.
If you weren't in the town by 8 o'clock, the gate shut. There was a curfew bell. You went in the prison. If you were drunk, you were in the prison.
Wow.
The ladies of ill repute in the prison.
Well,
Whether it was all at the same time, I have no idea. You've got the history of Berwick in there, some more items from the King's Own Scottish Border Museum, and some items from HMS Berwick. If you've got any questions, please ask one of the stewards and we'll try
Thank
and answer.
you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go in and have a look
yeah,
for
go
you.
on, go on, then.
Yeah. Well, so in the main guard house.
Nicely.
We just so lucky to have stumbled on this, haven't we? In fact, this is going on. London to Edinburgh in the same week.
Yeah,
In the same week, yeah, you know. And you think how far we've come, yeah. Ooh, some finds there, some corals being found.
Has she done the bridges?
Oh, you can see that. Some guardsmen
Drum.
and a drum.
King's Own Scottish
Hey,
Borders.
it's not your drum that went
Missing.
AWOL.
No.
So the Black Hole, actually an unlit prison cell used to lock up any prisoners of war, army deserters or drunks, as well as petty criminals from the wider community. A grim place indeed, cold, dark and cheerless.
Careful now.
Gosh,
Oh,
careful, yeah,
that's
it's
a bit
really,
uneven, isn't it?
yeah, it does say it's an uneven floor. Oh, you don't want to be in here, would you?
No.
But yeah, door shut and God knows who in here. If you was a deserter or a drunk or a woman of ill repute,
Yeah.
you've shoved in here.
So it's been used as
Well, this side is all the history of Berwick.
Yeah.
So just 2 or 3 more people coming in. Do come in. This is the. Have you done the bridges?
Yeah.
Well, that's pictorial. This is a bit more wordy, but do come in because it shows how rich Berwick was in the 1100s. We've missed out by over 1,000 years, but it was a Scottish borough then, borough town, very important, trading with Northern Europe, Hanseatic trading, where it made a lot of money. We had our own mint and our own money. So often it was England, Scotland and Berwick upon Tweed, particularly of course in all the border wars where you never quite knew what country it was.
Yeah.
But it has meant since then, of course, we've been a garrison town, very
Yes.
proud of our walls,
Yeah.
which Elizabeth I was scared of further invasion by the Scots and the French. But of course, you'll know from the bridges that Scottish James VI was the same as James I of England.
Yes, he was, yeah.
And so the threat of war receded because
Yes.
we had the same king. and they're still very intact. The old medieval walls are still discernible, but it's the Elizabethan walls that are so walkable, and I do recommend them because you get views up and down the coast and along the valley, and they're just a mile and a bit.
Yeah.
You know, half an hour if you're
We'll go and do them. Love it, yeah.
The old medieval walls went round to the castle, which sadly in 1850 became the railway station. But there is a bit of wall going down to the river, and if you're on platform 2, there is a bit of the castle wall. It wasn't a lived-in castle so much as admin offices.
Yeah.
Maybe the governor slept there sometimes, because it was the garrison town for 600 or 700 soldiers through all these years. So there you are. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The estuary traded with Northern Europe, Hanseatic.
What fascinating history.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Fabulous.
Yeah, yeah. Fascinating. Well, I knew it was a historical town, but
Beautiful, isn't it?
so much more to it. Look at these houses here. I mean, Heritage Day or not, I mean, we've been lucky to fall on this when there's lots of things open, but if you're into your history,
wow,
what a place to come. These look like the cannons probably stood on these.
Where the cannons used to be.
Yeah.
Definitely cannons.
Definitely cannon stands, aren't they?
to fight against the Scots.
As they're coming up the river.
Although I think they're facing the wrong way.
Well, no, they'll get the ships as they're coming up the river, wouldn't they, from the sea?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
Bang, bang, bang. Bob's your uncle. So I've got this stunning tower here. The changing defences. Defence at Berwick were often modified and reused. Soon after capturing the town from the Scots in 1482, the English commanders revamped this tower to protect the walls from naval attack. Wow. Thank you. What a view.
What a beautiful view, yeah. Wow. And then the best view of all. We've got to get a picture of me with the cannon, haven't we?
Huh?
Phoenix artillery and all that.
Phoenix artillery and all of that, yeah.
Phoenix artillery's in my thing.
Wow.
Now that is a piece of work, isn't it? Don't lean on the gun, David, come on.
Don't lean on the gun.
Don't lean on the colours, that.
This is the ramparts, it said, didn't it?
Yeah.
So this is what these are, isn't it? Be careful, because there's a sheer drop.
We've got a look now. Yeah, it is a sheer drop as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunpowder for the garrison.
Gunpowder,
yeah.
store.
The garrison at Berwick needed a constant supply of gunpowder for its guns. This magazine was built in about 1750 to protect this volatile powder from both accident and attack.
When they pulled the blades down.
They went mad and ripped the blinds down. If you're going by Marana and Dalmatian.
Wow.
Let's go have a look.
Yeah, definitely.
To ask
I
the question.
seem to think that. It seems. Wow. It's great to see these buildings are just so well preserved, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Can we go
isn't it?
inside? Look at that thickness of that door.
Yes, yeah, it's a bit busy this time of year, unfortunately.
I tend to go when it's not so
Yes,
colour
yes,
welcome.
and my family been there 850 years, so it's definitely.
You have some claim to
We have, yeah, well, some of these days people
This is where they store the gunpowder. Great, isn't it?
You can see that being stacked high as well, can't you?
Oh yeah, right the way up, yeah. It's really high roof, isn't it? Whole powder barrel to hold 100, is that pounds? Wow.
Yeah, 100 pounds.
100 pound kegs.
100 pound kegs, 100 pounds of gunpowder.
Can you imagine? Just these alone, £100 each, and they went up. Oh my God, don't bear thinking about, does it?
That's why it's built as it is, I mean.
Yeah. And out the other end.
That door wasn't originally there, was it? Because that's a wooden door.
No, that door
that
wouldn't.
one is a metal door.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been an original door. So I suspect there's been like some sort of pulley system, and it maybe pulled them on. Maybe had a second floor.
Maybe it did. So it's like the door up for the second floor.
Yeah. I wonder what these are.
The sea and the arable land, fertile arable land.
What do you reckon these have been? Obviously there was something on a.
Yeah, these have been going round.
Yeah.
And they are metal, so you can swing them round. So possibly searchlights or something, maybe.
But too close together.
Maybe.
Because there's a full thingy one there.
Don't know. Difficult to say.
There too. There's two full
Again,
circular ones.
Definitely swings round. Doesn't go round full.
No.
It goes round.
So it goes round in a half moon. If anybody's got any ideas, please let us know in the comments, because we're a bit stumped and there's nothing to tell us otherwise.
I suspect either a gun emplacement or searchlights during World War II.
Berwick Barracks and Main Guard. Not sure whether we can go in.
No, this is just.
Oh, this is back onto the street, yeah.
Thing.
So these are the barracks.
And it's open.
Berwick Barracks, and it's open as well. Go in and have a look. So this is Berwick Barracks. In front of you are Berwick Barracks, also known as Ravensdown Barracks, where soldiers lived from 1721 until 1960s. The buildings are arranged around the barracks square, a main focus of military life. You'll know that, won't you, hon?
I will.
Accommodation blocks are to the left and right, with a storehouse, later a regimental institute for soldiers' leisure, which is at the end. The centre of the barrack square originally contained a wash house for soldiers to wash and get water to take to their rooms for cooking and drinking. The square was for ceremony, including parade and inspection of the troops and public punishment of soldiers who broke military law. However, most drill and exercise took place on the parade ground outside the barrack entrance.
Yeah.
Dave's got a bit of nostalgia going on. Don't match like that.
We're walking across Parade Square, Pamela.
What?
Get off my Parade Square, walk around it.
What are you going to do?
I'll kill you.
And then I was going to cook. And then I was going to cook you dinner.
I'll cut my own. Should be walking across Parade Square, honey. Walking round it.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I like to be a bit of a rebel.
Yeah.
The Berwick Museum and Art Gallery.
Welcome to Scotland, people. We're here. We've arrived in Scotland. And, yeah, we just left Berwick, and yeah, we're here. On the border.
Just on the border.
We missed this last time. We went to Gretna Green, and we.
Yeah, but coming back, when we was coming back, there was another border point coming over the Northumberland border. We missed that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
On the top. But we didn't miss this one because we saw the signpost in time. Scotland! Afternoon, everybody.
Hi guys.
Here at our stopover. We've been a bit busy this morning, haven't we? Doing a few bits and bats and everything.
But it's another absolute stunning day. It's red hot, blue skies, and
so we're here at Lochore Country Park, Meadows Country Park. We have a motorhome stop over here. You can stay for a maximum of 2 nights. It's £20 a night if you have electric hookup, or £14 a night if you don't have electric hookup. There's 12 pitches. There's some of the pitches over there. I'm going to have a look. And a beautiful big field. So there's a handful of us on. Beautiful big field. You've got your motorhome disposal point, all your motorhome services. Now for £5 you can also come here and do a fill up or disposal, whichever you need to do. But yeah, what a fabulous site. Apparently there's some stuff on the other side as well. There's your rubbish, there's your fresh water, and yeah, everything you need really.
it's in there that I got.
It's on a it's a barrier, so when you book you'll get a code, and I'll show you. So what happens is you get told which pitch you're on, and there's these little boxes here. So whichever pitch you're on, so for example we're on pitch 2, they'll give you a code for the key box, and that gives you a fob to get in and out of here. This is the activity centre. So I'm just going to check them. And over there, which you're going to go around in a minute, is the loch. It's just another beautiful day, and what a beautiful place this is. So I'm just going to spin the camera around and just show you. This is Lochore. Absolutely stunning.
Beautiful day again. Apparently the weather's going to be good all week.
Yeah.
If it's as good as this, oh, we're so lucky, aren't we? We're going to be so lucky.
We are going to be so lucky. I mean, this is just amazing. I'm going to take a walk down to the cafe and playground area. There seems to be a lot of kids out today. It is Monday today, isn't it?
Yeah, they should be at school, shouldn't they?
So I don't know whether it's half term up here in Scotland or whether they're all come on a school outing, but there's quite a lot of them, so I'd be interested to know that. But yeah, we're going to go and take a walk over there. We've got a little beach area. So it's a huge children's play area. Plenty for the kids to do, isn't there?
No, that's not yours, no.
There's a cafe there. I'm going to go and have a look around the front of the building.
When we come back, we'll grab it.
We're going to what?
Say when we come back, we'll grab it.
What's that?
Ball.
You found a ball, did he?
Found a ball, yeah. Can't believe it, 'cause it wasn't.
A map of the place. Just showing you where some of the things are. So basically all this area was a
Coal man.
Coal man.
And,
They've actually got a memorial which we're going to go over to. There was a disaster here back in the early 1900s, but we're going to take a look. But just to give you an idea of the vastness of the place. There's the car parks over there. The Willie Clark Centre, which has got a cafe, toilet. That's where you get your deposit back from as well when you've, because you pay a £20 deposit for your fob key, which you get back when you leave. Kiddie playground, and there's Dave and Milo. I've just come upon this structure here, which is old, what did they used to call them? The lift wheels, were they?
lift shafts, I don't know.
Lift shaft wheels or whatever. They would believe this whole area was coal mine. And let's have a look on this. Mary Colliery Memories Forever in Pictures and Words. So, yeah. It's one of the Mary Colliery's worst accidents. At about midnight on Sunday, the Fife coal companies at Mary Pit, Lochore, which is this area, was the scene of a disaster. An accumulation of fire damp, which by some untoward circumstances had become ignited, caused an explosion, or to be more correct, a series of 4 consecutive explosions. The result being that 3 men lost their lives and the lives of 5 others were seriously endangered. When did that happen? So the Mary Pit disaster
1908,
on the
2nd of
February 1908. Wow. And this structure here is a concrete frame of the number 2 pit. Yeah. And that's a map of where all the different pits were and everything.
And that big thing there, that humongous thing there, is the
Wow, really interesting.
it's concrete structure as well.
Yeah.
I bet many people have climbed on that over the years.
Oh, probably.
I know it's fenced off, but it's not very big fence. Marlo, come over here, darling. There he is, look, can you see him running around, playing around?
We've just had a little coffee break, sandwich. See us right, and we're
Currently walking around the loch.
it's beautiful, isn't it?
Stunning. Now we're back.
We're back. That was a lovely walk, that wasn't it?
It was a lovely walk, yeah, around the loch, or partly around the loch and a bit down the track.
Yeah.
See some horses.
Ooh, it's warm.
It's currently 20 to 5, and it's
You've got a dab on.
I have got a dab on.
But this is a fabulous site. You can find it on Search for Sites. It's a Camper Air site, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. You can only stay a maximum of 2 nights, but you know, if you're looking for somewhere for a night or a couple of nights, just a brilliant place. And down by the loch, I mean, you just can't fault it. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And as I say, even if you were looking for somewhere to just empty and fill up again, you know, great spot. And then you could pop in the car park and just have a mooch around, couldn't you?
Yeah, and if you're into your cold water swimming or cold water dipping,
yeah, you can go swimming, can't you?
the loch is literally 50 yards in that direction, 50 metres in that direction. There's people on paddle boards.
Paddle boards, kayaks.
It's 20 to 5 and people are just blowing up paddle boards now to go on the loch, and it's beautiful. And people are swimming in there, dipping in there. So I should imagine it'd be very cold. But if you're into that kind of thing, you're cold water swimming and all that, and apparently it's fabulous. Makes you feel invigorated and all that. And I might even have a go at some point myself.
Not me.
But when we get more to the sea, I'm going to go in the sea. I want to go in the sea as opposed to a loch. But
it's still going to be cold.
Oh yeah, it's going to be cold. Yeah, I've got absolutely no doubt about that. But if you're into that kind of thing, ideal place. Get yourself up in the morning, get yourself in the loch for half an hour, 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I'll be there
and
with
then
the binoculars.
you'll be like, "Way, I'm awake now. I'm awake. I'm ready for my breakfast."
Right. Well, we're going to leave this video here, and we hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. If so, please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Drop us a
Please
comment.
comment in the comments below and give us a thumbs up if you like the content.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Later, folks.